Today, I'm going to show you my first rental property investment. I'll show you what it looked like before and after, talk through the improvements made, and then give a rundown of the numbers, so you can see how profitable, or not profitable, the investment has been. So let's grab a coffee and get right into it. So let's go through the improvements that were made to the property. The property is a 2-bedroom flat with the bedrooms, a kitchen, a bathroom and separate living room all off of a small central hallway. In both of the bedrooms and the living room, all walls and skirting boards were painted. The doors, along with the doors of the cupboards and wardrobes, were all painted and their handles were replaced. There were also some small repairs made to the window latches in the bedrooms. Moving on to the kitchen, a new tile backsplash was added. This immediately lifted and modernised the kitchen. The walls, skirtings and door were also all painted. In the bathroom, the taps were repaired, the toilet seat was replaced, a toilet paper holder and lock for the door were also added. Silicone and grout repairs were made around the bath, and once again the walls, skirtings and door were all painted. The whole flat was also given a very thorough clean. It was very dirty initially and had been vacant for quite a while. Some other general work done to the property included a boiler service, portable appliance testing, electrics tests and adding fully compliant interlinked fire alarms throughout the property. Outside of the property, extensive works were carried out to repair a collapsed drain which serves the flat. Repairs were also made to gutters and downpipes. Okay, so now that you've seen what work was done to get the property into good condition, ready for a tenant to move into, let's go over some numbers and see if all this effort was worth it. I'm going to round some of these numbers just to make everything a little bit easier to follow. Right, so the property was purchased for £75,000 with a 75% loan to value buy-to-let mortgage. This means that a 25% deposit was required, so that is £14,250. There were then further costs for purchasing the property of around £1,300. This was for legal fees, insurance and the mortgage broker. Note, there was no stamp duty to pay because this is the first property I've ever purchased. The last expense incurred to acquire the property and make it ready to let was the cost of the light refurbishment that I've just shown you, so that came to around £1,100. Now adding all that up means the initial investment cost a total of £16,650. The property was then let to a tenant within a couple of weeks of the refurbishment finishing. The tenant pays £475 a month, which means a gross annual income of £5,700 per year. However, there are other costs to consider. There have been a few repairs and other maintenance call-outs over the past year, and these have totaled £500. There are also the letting fees to subtract. I handed the property over to a local letting agent, meaning that I can be a completely hands-off landlord. Over the past year, the fees for this service have totaled £800. I also need to subtract the mortgage payments of £1,100 a year. This means the net profit before tax for this investment is £3,300 over the past year. I believe that the past year has been quite representative of how I can expect this investment to perform over the next few years. With this in mind, I think we can use these figures to calculate the return on investment. So taking the net profit of £3,300 a year and dividing it by the initial investment amount of £16,650, we arrive at a return on investment of 19.82%, which means that the investment is earning roughly 20% per year before tax. This, however, doesn't consider any capital appreciation the property may see, which is another added bonus. I'm quite pleased with how my first investment has gone, and I'm also happy that I handed over the keys to a local letting agent and let them fully manage it. It's been completely hands-off for me since I finished the initial refurb. All I've had to do is reply yes in an email once in a blue moon, just to authorise some repairs. As things have seemingly gone so smoothly, I'm definitely keen to invest in some more properties. And I'm currently just completing on investment property number 2. So make sure you subscribe to find out how that goes, because I'm planning to make a few videos on that too once I receive the keys. I think the property investment is the best tool for me to use right now to create long-term wealth and increase my net worth. It will provide a passive income stream and means that my money is working for me rather than just the other way around. Hopefully you've learned something from this video and perhaps you feel inspired to go and find your first rental property. If you've enjoyed this video or found it informative, it's greatly appreciated if you could hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.